Hey everybody, it's Misha Fayant. Sorry, I'm not going to be looking at the camera much because I'm driving. I've been wanting for a while to do a thing called Misha Sushi, just raw thoughts about stuff that's come up during the week, feelings, thoughts about things that I have after seeing what's going on in the world. And so today, I'm in a trauma survivors group, and I don't get to give input as much as I'd like, but I've been noticing some trends, and I need to formulate a good post to put in the group to be helpful and supportive. But the deal is I see so much about us being in toxic trauma survivors, being in toxic relationships, and how we shouldn't stay in those destructive relationships, and how we need to get the fuck out of relationships that are hurting us. And yet we rarely look at the relationship we hold with ourselves. The reason I've held off posting about it is because I don't want women to feel like there's something wrong. Trauma survivors already feel like there's something wrong with them. So this isn't about being wrong. It's about becoming more in alignment with your true self. And when we're standing in a place where we can't own up to our own thoughts, our own misgivings, our own dysfunctions in life, and we continually deflect them on other people, those thoughts, those ideas, those feelings, we never get the chance to heal. So I'm not saying that your abuser or your perpetrator is let off the hook. Definitely not that. What I am saying is that it's going to continue to happen. You're going to continue to have those kind of relationships as long as you don't heal the relationship you have with yourself. Because others are only a mirror or a magnet. Mirror being they're going to reflect back to you what they see in you. Magnet being they're going to be drawn to you by what they see in you. Either way, the way you treat yourself, the way you speak about yourself, the way you care for yourself draws this in for you. You can't heal from it. You can't get past it until you start to heal that relationship within, until you start to see yourself in a different light, until you start to hold yourself accountable for the abuses that you hold in yourself. Those things are going to continue to come back to you. Again, I want to be really clear that I'm not talking fault. I'm not talking wrong. I'm talking about giving you a path to find something that's so much more right than what you're experiencing now. But as long as you sit in that place of self-destruction, the destruction is going to continue to compound around you. So, and again, I'm not saying that an abuser or perpetrator is being let off the hook in any way. If you're in a destructive relationship where someone is hurting you, throwing things at you, verbally throwing things at you, and you can't heal within yourself, then yes, get time and space. Get away from that. But also be accountable to yourself that you're going to stop doing those very things to yourself. The deeper part of this is we do those things because it's what we've been taught, right? Somewhere in our life, and most of us as a child, we took on stories. Maybe we had a parent or someone else who was going through their own trauma and didn't know how to deal with it, and so it flowed down onto us, and we took it on as if it was our story. We took on their pain and their dysfunction as if it was our fault, as if it was our story. And we have to stop that. It's not our fault. It's not our story. We need to find a place of function that allows us to be that beautiful divine woman that we were born to be, and shed those old stories. The dysfunctions that we have. I saw a post about a woman who's hitting herself and pulling her own hair when she gets frustrated. That story was given to her somewhere along the way. So is it her fault that this is happening? No. Is it her responsibility to grow past it, to find a way to heal within herself, to move beyond that and stop triggering that? Yes. Our past defines us as we are today, if that's where we stand. There's a lot of healing that most of us have to do, and it's not an overnight path. These scars, these wounds didn't happen to us in one day. They happened to us over years and years, and they were compounded by more actions over years and years of time. So we need to be patient with ourselves. Most of us will have times where we're growing and healing perfectly well, and then we have a slide back. We have something that happens that triggers old feelings and brings up some more of that muck, and then we have to deal with it again. And I guarantee that almost all of us, if not all of us, start to feel a little lack of self-worth when we have those slide backs, when we have those fall backs, when we just fall back into that trench or that tunnel that we were in before. But the deal is, as long as you're moving forward, you're doing great. Just keep looking within to heal yourself, because the world around you isn't going to heal in your perception until you heal with what's within. So think about it, ladies. Love yourself enough to stop being abusive and destructive to yourself, and hold yourself as accountable to those destructive actions as we want others to hold our abusers accountable to them. Again, there's never a right for the abusers to do what they do. But our right is becoming our divine self in a way that those abusers no longer are attracted to us, because we won't accept their abuse anymore. I hope that it helps. I really, as hard as it is to hear sometimes that we have to be accountable and stop being that martyr, it's necessary. I feel it's so necessary for us to heal. Know that the message is brought with love and concern and empathy, because it hurts me when I see these messages, because I remember being there. I remember having those feelings and those thoughts and saying those very same things. And I want so much for the women that are going through these things to be able to move forward and find the peace and joy and happiness in their life that I've been able to come to and find. Have a blessed day, and let's find your unchained abundance.